Do you have some special benefit for Thai students? Okay.
You will automatically be considered.
That's so nice. And I think this question is might be the most important too.
Right.
That yes, I'm Fai from Mission Top-U from Thailand. So today we have a very exclusive director here to talk with us and share you guys about CEIBS University, China Europe International Business School in Shanghai, China. And now we are here with Mr. Shameen or Professor Shameen. So right now, would you mind to introduce yourself to our audience and then how come you be a professor here?
Sure. Well, it's a pleasure to have this conversation with you. So as you heard, my name is Shameen Prashantham. I'm Professor of International Business and Strategy here at China Europe International Business School in Shanghai. And I'm also Associate Dean responsible for the full-time MBA program that we will be talking about. So I came here in 2015. And I suppose as an international business academic, I was always interested to learn more about China. And this is a special city as well. It has been a privilege to be living in Shanghai. So I live here with my family. When we arrived in 2015, my kids were 8 and 5. And my wife and my children and myself, we've enjoyed being in Shanghai. We moved to China from the UK. And I suppose it's a reflection of the school and the city that we have felt very much at home here.
Yes, very, very impressive city and then very good city, like we are not in Asia.
Right.
Yes.
It's a very modern city.
I've been to the Shanghai city, the center is so amazing, like, and the weather is so nice, but yeah, sometimes it's like negative or sometimes like zero that we are not used to, like because we are from Thailand, so Thailand is very, very hot country, so it's very different than what you think. So
yeah,
that might be a good opportunity that maybe you come to visit to Shanghai first, or you can contact us so you guys can come here to talk and then to see how it goes. Because I know someone or somebody you will think, and then maybe this one is gonna be your good choice. Okay, we are in the next question, the second question, and I think this question is also important to you too. I would say that what would you say for the unique selling point of CEIBS compared to another top university that might be like a good chance for them to like, okay, we are also the best and the very good university too?
Yeah. So China Europe International Business School was set up as a joint venture between the European Union and the Chinese government, specifically the Shanghai government. And it's the first school to offer the MBA in China. This year we're celebrating the 30th anniversary. So relatively young school compared to some of the Western business schools, but a very strong, prominent business school in China. I suppose to answer the question about, so what makes us unique?
Yes.
Our tagline is China depth, global breadth. So compared to another global business school, I think our ability to give people insight into China is where we stand out. Some global business schools are famous for being very good at, say, marketing or finance or strategy. For us, it is more of a region that we are expert in. At the same time, compared to our local peers, we are the most international program. So as you have already seen on our campus, the fact that I'm on the faculty, the fact that we attract international students, this is the most global business school among our peers in China. So it is that combination that makes us unique. And we have the same kind of philosophy and approach to education that you would find in any of the top business schools. We have regularly been ranked highly by the FT ranking. We have been number 1 in Asia for the last 8 years. So from the beginning, there was this very international approach. So you walk into our classroom, it would be, like any, I think, across the world. The way in which professors teach using the case method, which I did myself this weekend at this Beyond Border camp. So what happens then is that we have the opportunity for our students to do exchange, like a semester or two in the best business schools around the world, and we welcome students from there. So Wharton, Kellogg, London Business School, INSEAD, ESA, Bocconi, they're all our exchange partners. And this works because when our students go to their classrooms, they feel like there is continuity because we follow the same best practices, the same sort of high quality of teaching. When those students come in, it's just a sense of continuity. But then what we probably emphasize more than them will be more cases with based around Chinese companies. We have the opportunity to go for a week or so to some global destinations like Japan for global modules, but we also have China-based modules where we go to places like Shenzhen, to Suzhou, to Ningbo, and so even to places like Changsha, which are not so well known yet internationally, so that students get a sense of what's happening on the ground here at China. We have a very strong career development center that takes advantage of this long-standing business relationships we've had with companies in China, both non-Chinese and Chinese, as well as the strong alumni network we have. So all in all, there is an ecosystem that CEIBS offers that helps to deliver on this mantra of China depth, global breadth. But I'll just say one other thing. Our mission is to develop responsible leaders who are well versed in China depth, global breadth. And so that third element is also important. And one of the things that I have tried to do as Associate Dean is to emphasize sustainable development. I say to my students, they should think about the sustainable development goals that the United Nations has developed and, try to contribute towards those in what they do at work and outside of work as well. So I guess to summarize, we are a global business school with strong China roots, and I think it's that combination that's our unique selling point.
And in the other thing, I think you will not know this because of our CEO. He was studying in Duke, and then he was exchange student here. And that's why we know here, and then everyone like, okay, my boss, that's why my boss is like, this one is very, very good university in Asia as he thinks, and then it's a #1 business school because he failed and then he came here. He know that how you guys very, very professional in business school, and then it's very networking so good. As I come here and my boss said that, okay, you should come here and then see what they have, because I think the Beyond Border camp, there is very good opportunity that we should come and you will know more about how good CEIBS is and then how impressive we are. Even in China and Europe compared to it, we cannot compare, but we all know that we are the best and the first in Asia. That's why my boss said, okay, you must come, and then that's why we are here and then to talk with you.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay, we are the third question, that how important is GMAT and GRE for get accepted in CEIBS here?
Since we are a global business school and we strive to have high standards, the test scores are important. We have, I think, an average of about 680 for the GMAT. The range is maybe 640 to 740 typically. And for GRE, it's 325. We also have our own version of an admission test. So if you don't do the GMAT or the GRE, you can do the CEIBS admission test as well. But you'd have to do well. So you see, the idea of these tests is they're basically looking at a couple of things, people's numeracy, their quantitative aptitude, and then also their verbal reasoning and understanding. So this is what you end up facing in a business career, right? You need to be analytical, be able to look at data, At the same time, you have to be a good communicator. You have to think about the storytelling. And I think what these tests are basically trying to see is what is your aptitude in these. And so, especially for people who are very busy doing a job right now, if you come to an MBA program like this, people typically have already 4 to 5 years of work experience. Our average age is, 29. And I can understand that people find it difficult to take time off when they're already busy, but it's worth doing it because it actually forces you to go back and revisit some things that you haven't been looking at for a while. And I think what these tests are basically trying to do, as I explained, is give a sense of underlying numerate and verbal abilities, and it'll be good for you as well. It's sort of a good reality check. It can sometimes help people to think about, is this the right path for me? On the other hand, it can also be very reassuring. You realize when you put in the work and effort, you can get a good score. And because we emphasize high quality, even during difficult times during COVID and so on, we never lowered our standards on that front. So yes, I'm afraid the GMAT, GRE or our own test will be important, but I would see that as a positive in the sense that if you work hard and do well, then you in fact then stand out and you increase your own chances of getting admission and scholarships and so on.
I can feel that everyone after they can pass this mission, they are so happy. They will like, okay, I can survive.
Yes, exactly.
So,
gives you a sense of self-belief. So go for it.
Yes, we come back to the fourth question, and then I think this question maybe a lot of people would like to know a lot, because what about the scholarships that CEIBS Business School give to Thai students, particularly to what's eligible for?
So in general, CEIBS has been very keen to get good students, so we do have a strong scholarship program. And at the moment, we have one that Thai students are automatically eligible for, which is a Southeast Asian Talent Scholarship worth $30,000 US dollars. That's about 2/5 of our fee, 42% to be precise, and you don't have to apply for it separately. You will automatically be considered.
Wow, that's so nice. And how many Thai students was accepted per year? Do you have like limitation of the amount?
No limitations, and
no quota?
We typically have 1 or 2 Thai students in our class. Currently, we have 2, and they're always well liked. They always make friends. Thai students with the right background, please apply. There is no limit or quota. We'd love to have more Thais.
Yes. Okay, for the fifth question, do you have some special benefit for Thai students?
So what I would say to Thai students is the timing is really, really good to engage with China. So there are big business opportunities in both directions, I think. China is very interested in Thailand, and from what I can understand from my Thai students, Thailand is very interested in China. And so for anybody in Thailand who wants to progress their business career with China playing a role in it, I think this school has much to offer. And so that would be the great benefit for Thai students, the ability to make connections, learn more about China at this point in time. I'm an international business professor. I observe with great interest what's happening around the world. And there are a lot of tensions, there's a lot of turmoil around the world, but I think Southeast Asia in general and Thailand in particular has a great opportunity at this point in time in engaging with China. And so for young people in their late 20s with 4 or 5 years work experience behind them, this could be a great opportunity to turbocharge your career, take it to the next level with China being relevant to it.
Wow, that is very good for Thai students. And then right now we have a free visa.
Exactly, which is indicative of what we're saying, right? There's clear interest on both sides.
Yes, very nice. That very easy for Thai students right now for the relationship between China and Thailand.
Yes.
Wow, that is very fast. We come to the last question. I think this question might be the most important too.
Right.
That how our student can contact you or admission office at CEIBS.
So the admissions office will be delighted to hear from anybody who has an interest. You can email them at admissions@ceibs.edu. So admissions@ceibs.edu. www.ceibs.edu is our website. You can also go there, and there's a way to leave information on the CEIBS MBA admissions page, and they can reach out to you. So either email the team at admissions@ceibs.edu or go to the website and leave your details there, and someone will follow up. And if you happen to be in this part of the world, something brings you to Shanghai, you want to stop by on campus and have a look again, email admissions@ceibs.edu. They would be delighted to host you, show you around campus. But hopefully you will also be able to connect them to us if they reach out to Mission to Top-U. So we look forward to building our relationship. And the interesting thing is, apart from the Thai students who have been coming to us, each year we have 1 or 2 students, as I've said. We also have a few international students who have ended up in Thailand over the recent few years. And so we also have some non-Thai CEIBS MBA alumni in Thailand. So a few months ago, when a couple of my colleagues had gone over to Thailand, they met up with some of our alumni there who are both Thai and a few international ones as well. And they all seem to love living in Thailand. So I think and in addition to the MBA alumni, even a lot of Chinese EMBA alumni have business interests in Thailand, and some of them even have homes in Thailand and so on. So I only see the connection between Thailand and CEIBS growing in the future.
Yes, that's very kind of you guys. But if anyone cannot or don't know how to reach out, we'll give you the detail in this video, or you can contact us also, and then we can connect you guys to the CEIBS University admission team. Yes, and thank you very much, Professor Shameen. And I hope to see you in Bangkok. You can visit us too. And thank you for your time so much. And then I think everyone, our audience, very, very impressed about your answer and your kind for everything about our questions here. And I hope to meet you again very soon.
Well, it's my pleasure. Thank you for this opportunity to share more about the school for audience in Thailand. And yes, I look forward to one day meeting you again in Bangkok this time.
Okay.
Thank
you.